You know, I knew Resident Evil 2 was going to have its own sequel, but I didn't know it was going to be this damn good. Resident Evil Degeneration. So Resident Evil Degeneration takes place 7 years after the events of Resident Evil 2, and quite possibly takes place before Resident Evil 4, if I am not mistaken. I believe it does. And now that Umbrella has been blamed for nuking Raccoon City, okay, Will Pharma, a new pharmaceutical company, develops his own little scheme going on, and then stocks immediately probably plummet because of a second outbreak that has broken out that they are blamed for having started, basically. And the big head honcho for Will Pharma is at an airport right now, of course, as his second, I would say second in command, and Claire Redfield, of course. When the outbreak begins, all hell breaks loose. The White House sends Leon S. Kennedy to save the day. Claire and Leon reunite, and we come to find out that one of the SWAT team's brother could be the possible bad guy for this new outbreak. But of course, it's Resident Evil, so there is also a secondary problem at hand that they must come out and find out what's going on, you know? This is how you do a fucking sequel, okay? This is how you do a Resident Evil movie in general, okay? Sony, you made an awesome CGI movie. The graphics, the CGI in this movie looks fucking incredible. It looks just like the video fucking games. Why couldn't you release shit like this in theaters? It is equally better than the live action Resident Evil movies out of all of them, and I like most of those movies. This movie outshines all of those movies. Okay? Damn. The voice acting is great. Even though this was made for Japan first, so you can kind of see that the lip sync is not on par with the Japanese lip sync, but it's still good. You got all you got Leon and Claire, the two guys and girls, well, guy and girl, who voiced those two in the video game of Resident Evil 2, are back in this movie voicing their counterparts. It's awesome. Okay? This story that they try and tell, it gets you thinking. You know what I mean? It keeps you wrapped up for the entire 96-minute runtime this movie has. And of course, it's rated R for a CGI cartoon, CGI movie, which is awesome. Okay, so not only do we get CGI blood squibs, they actually look good because it's actually in its own environment. You know, unlike a live action with CGI blood squibs, it's just so damn colorful. It is beautiful. Everything is awesome about this movie. Okay, and this may be the only time you actually hear me talk about good praise about Leon Kennedy, since you all know I don't like Leon S. Kennedy, but yeah. That character from Resident Evil 2, that big, I want to say tyrant that we all fight with Leon S. Kennedy, with the big eye on his arm. Oh yeah, he's in here. It's awesome. How he comes into play, I won't spoil for you in case you haven't seen it. I urge you to watch it though, right after this review, or even during this review. You can pause this review and go watch the movie. Have a good time with it. You know what I mean? Because I sure as hell did. And I love the whole mystery behind everything. I love the little, I guess you can say, Easter egg at the end of the movie with the company Tricell. If you play RE4, you know exactly what Tricell is and what they stand for. So that was kind of cool to see them in here. I saw this movie when I used to have it on DVD, but I forgot Tricell was even at the end of this movie. So that was kind of awesome to see. So, yeah. Pretty well done movie in my opinion. And possibly even better since the movies are kind of hit and miss, and not a lot of people like the movies. I like a few of them, but I don't like all of them. So, yeah. It just goes without saying. But this is definitely a movie for Resident Evil fans. And it shows. It shows real good. That's why I'm giving Resident Evil Degeneration, I'm giving it an A+. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Degeneration. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And stay tuned. I will have the Damnations next.